Kurt says, my client sites lost my rankings real faster after I did image alt text optimizations on one page. I did about 7 or so in one sitting. I heard about over optimization. Is this a real thing? Yeah, it can be. If you hammer the same keyword over and over again in alt text, I don't know that you did that, Kurt, but you know, you can over optimize with things like even alt text, guys. In some cases, you know, so that may be it. You say your client lost your rankings real faster after you did. If you did it only on one page, that was it just that one page that got hit, or did it hit site wide? Because if it was more than just that one page that got hit, there's probably something else going on. But you know, something that you could do to test that would be to switch it back, de-optimize those alt tags, right? De-optimize them, or completely remove them, save the page, submit it for re-indexing, see what happens. Does it come back? Then you'll know. And then if it does come back, then what you can do is go back in and start adding alt text again, but add more variety, right? So for example, guys, if it's a local client, instead of hammering away at keyword plus city or city plus keyword in the same keyword, but maybe variations of the same keyword, but also always including the city modifier, don't do that. And here's the better way to optimize images, guys. Always start the image alt tag optimization with the brand name. Always. Why? Because when a potential customer of that local company, local business, does a search for keyword plus city, and they find potential providers of that product or service in their local area, one of the things that most searchers do, or a large percentage of them do, is then they will go first identify through generic keyword search query, keyword plus location modifier. Maybe it's just a keyword, maybe it's keyword plus near me, etc. But they're going to do a search, and then they find, okay, here's 3 potential or 5 potential companies that provide this product or service. A lot of what they'll do is then go click through and view reviews, or they'll go do a brand search for Joe's Tree Service. Hey, I need tree service. I'm going to look for a tree service, Culpeper, VA. Here's 3 different companies. One of them is Joe's Tree Service. So I'm going to go to Google and search for Joe's Tree Service and see what pops up. Well, then your keyword plus city modifier or keyword plus location modifier alt text optimized image isn't going to rank for that now, is it? No. But if you start all of your alt tags with the brand name, then that is a hell of a lot more likely that when a potential client, customer, etc., does a brand search, it's going to pop an image carousel, right? So that's a rich media element within the search results that draws the eye. It makes the company look more authoritative because it's got more kind of branding elements, etc., more rich media elements in the search results. You can do this with videos, by the way, but also with images. You get for a brand search. But here's the thing: append search queries, relevant service, product or service terms, keywords to the alt text. So brand name, hyphen keyword. Right? Do that with all images. That way you're constantly creating associations between the brand and the top level products or services and or locations through the alt text, right? It's creating associations between brand plus keyword, brand plus location modifier, etc. But then also when people do a brand search, the images will pop for the brand search, right? And so that's the whole point, guys, is you want to try to take up as much real estate. Branding is incredibly important for local now, guys. Build authority. So you should be trying to and create associations, right? Semantic web's about associations, relevance, corroboration, or validation, all of those things, relationships between entities. So what I recommend is trying to create associations in as many places as possible. Alt text or alt tags are one of the places you can do that. So again, guys, I do recommend that. And also remember, guys, another thing, overlay a logo. And I'd like to do a QR code overlay as well onto those images. If you've already got images on sites, I mean, you don't have to do on all of them, guys, but I do recommend image optimization for me is including a logo overlay and a QR code overlay, because now, again, when those images appear in Google's search results, etc., Google reads those images. It knows where the QR code is linked to. It knows that it's branded with a particular logo. All of those things help build authority to the brand, the local entity. Hopefully that's clear. All right.